Welcome to Cryptonomics, Principles of Cryptocurrency and Investing. So at the end of the day, once again, talk to my friend Chris Guida, smart guy, about whether a nation or a government will institute its own cryptocurrency. So we don't also talk about the relevant case, the petro in Venezuela and what Maduro was trying to do with that there. We also talk about whether someone should sell their Bitcoin if they're already 90%, in which situations it would make sense to do that. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for liking on Facebook and subscribing on YouTube and sharing these videos and podcasts around, commenting on Steemit, asking more questions for us. Let's get into it.
Lock your wallets, take your profits.
Will any government issue cryptocurrency in 2019? It's kind of one of those questions that misses the point, but it's a possibility.
So there's already been a government-issued cryptocurrency, the petro. This is, Nicolas Maduro's government in Venezuela. Basically issued a shitcoin called the petro, and they were going to link it to oil or something like that. And
here's the thing about that. They say that they're releasing petro, but apparently it's still not functioning. Like, you can't actually use it.
Right. I think it was probably just a scam. I mean, if you look at other things, that the Venezuelan government has done since Maduro took charge, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like they're getting pretty desperate. So, I mean, obviously, a government issuing a cryptocurrency is a pretty desperate move on the part of the government. I mean, but yeah, I mean, so you said this misses the point. Maybe what you meant was a government is not going to be able to control a cryptocurrency. It's not going to be able to, I mean, all right, so you could mandate that your population uses the cryptocurrency, in which case it isn't a cryptocurrency. It's just, I mean, I guess you could call it that, but it's basically just a fiat currency.
Well, it would kind of be both in that situation, fiat cryptocurrency.
I guess so.
But it's not like when we normally think of cryptocurrency, we think of free,
decentralized,
libre money. Yeah.
You could have a government who's like, we're issuing a cryptocurrency. This is a cryptocurrency, and and you have to use it. In my opinion, that doesn't fit the definition of cryptocurrency. But I guess the definition keeps expanding into more and more ridiculous things.
Well, yeah, there's that speech where Andreas Antonopoulos says something like, if a government creates a cryptocurrency, like you're saying, it'd be like they're hiring their own replacement because they're hiring something that they have less control over.
Exactly.
And
if it's a real cryptocurrency.
Yeah. And it's also the fact that these forms of money are stateless, so they don't have to be bound to any particular location or anything like that. Let's move on to the next question. My Bitcoin investment is down about 90%. Should I sell or hold on?
Well, oh man. I mean,
go on.
I'd say hold and keep buying. But if you put all of your life savings into Bitcoin and quit your job, then maybe you should work on getting a job, and maybe you'll have to sell some of that in order to survive. I don't know. But if you can afford to hold on to it, I would definitely hold on to it. I mean, 3,000 is very cheap. So, like I said, I could see it going down to 3K, 2K, something like that. Maybe a little bit under 2K. But I don't think there's much point in selling now. Would have been great for you to sell at 20K, 10K, or all throughout when it's going down. But now that it's 3K, I don't know. I mean, if you're already holding the bag, if you already have like a big loss,
let it ride.
Yeah, well, just hold it.
I think the important part of this question, because this person obviously hasn't given a lot of detail, but I would ask them in person if they're overexposed, like if they have more than they really want to have in the market.
Right.
So maybe they put a lot of money into it and they have like half their life savings or something is in Bitcoin, even though it's gone down 90%. Maybe they should still sell if that's greater than the amount of risk that they want to take on.
Yeah. That's a better answer. Basically, examine how you feel. Do you feel confident about the future of Bitcoin? Do you agree with me that in 5 or 10 years, it'll be way up again? If not, sell. If you think it's dead, sell, I'll buy your coins.
Yeah, right. Well, that's another factor they have to ask themselves how much they believe in it.
Yeah.
And it's a mistake I've made many times, and I'm sure many people have made it, where you think you have a high tolerance to risk, but then the asset crashes and they're like, oh, turns out I didn't have as much tolerance for risk as I thought I did.
Yeah. No, you gotta picture it going to zero. Like, you gotta picture it.
Right.
Like, have a backup plan in case it goes to zero. If you have a backup, if you have that, you'll be way more comfortable holding it. But again, if you put all of your life savings in it and you quit your job or something like that, and you have no other savings, then I would start to sell a little bit and work on getting a job. Yeah. Work on getting some. I guess not a job, but we don't have
Get
jobs.
A side hustle. Get a main hustle and a side hustle.
Exactly.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody listening and asking new questions so we can answer them in another episode. Everybody on Steam It having the great respectful discussion and re-steaming it, liking on Facebook and pressing subscribe on YouTube. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time, and as always, stay grateful.